clouds grow dim, the sky turns slate, and quiet falls behind the gate. A lantern glows with amber grace, soft warmth against the evening's face. Lantern light in early night, a flicker slow, a golden sight through window glass and sleeping trees. It shines with hush upon the breeze. The road is still, the air is blue, and stars begin to blink in view. Each step feels like a drifting dream, wrapped in dusk's familiar gleam. The world retreats, the light remains, a quiet hope through frosted panes. Piano plays where shadows fall and warms the soul beneath it all. Lantern light in early night, a flicker slow, a golden sight through window glass and sleeping trees. It shines with hush upon the breeze. So let this glow be all I need, a gentle flame the dark can feed. In lantern light I find my way, where night begins but fear won't stay. The porch boards creak beneath my feet, while frost draws lace so fine, so sweet. A breath hangs still in frozen air, as silence settles everywhere. Stillness on the frosty wood, wrapped in quiet, understood. Piano drifts through morning's blue, a peaceful hush the world once knew. The rocking chair sways without sound, leaves lie sleeping on frozen ground. The sky turns pale with waking light, and holds the cold with soft delight. No voices here, no hurried tone, just the warmth of being alone. Each note a thread of gentle grace that winter winds will not piano drifts through morning's blue, a peaceful hush the world once knew. So let me sit and slowly breathe where winter sings and will not leave the porch, the frost, the sky so wide, all holding peace I keep inside. The window glows in amber light, while dusk gleams gently into night. A kettle hums its quiet tune beneath the rise of a silver moon. A kettle sings, the silence ways in tender time, warm winter days. Piano notes drift soft and slow, like warmth within the falling snow. The room is still, the fire low, soft shadows dance with evening's glow. Steam curls up like whispered lines of poems steeped in colder times. Each note a breath, each pause a sigh, as memories stir and moments slide. The dust becomes a gentle friend, where quiet things begin to mend. A kettle sings, the silence ways in tender time, worn winter days. Piano notes drip soft and slow, like warmth within the falling snow. So let the twilight softly pour, while kettle hums forevermore. And in this hush, my heart will stay, with songs the dusk won't take away. A lone path curves through amber fields, with frost that every shadow shields. Wool scarves wrap the breath we make, as footsteps echo in our wake. Winded lanes and quiet skies, soft piano where silence lies, wrapped in wood. with chimney trails so thin, so long. The café glows in window light, sheltering hearts from early night. Piano keys like falling snow, each note a step in winter's glow. In every pause a memory stays of simpler times and colder days. Winded lanes and quiet skies, soft piano where silence lies. Wrapped in wool we walk unseen through fading light and evergreen. So let the dusk keep drawing near. With every note the cold grows clear, and in this hush we'll always stay, with wool scarves on a winter day. Bare branches draw against the sky, like ink on winter's lullaby. The breeze speaks low in ancient tones, through empty limbs and mossy stones. Whispers rise beneath the trees, carried on a quiet breeze. Still and slow the world extends, wrapped in hush that never ends. A robin hops through brittle leaves, soft echoes drift through hollow eaves. The forest breathes in muted light, a canvas washed in early white. Memory walks where voices fade. In twilight's hush the past is laid. Footsteps melt in silver air, leaving warmth that lingers there. Whispers rise beneath the trees, carried on a quiet breeze. Still and slow the world extends, wrapped in hush that never ends. So let me sit beneath these boughs, where silence keeps its ancient vows, and listen close as winter sings. Soft whispers woven on frozen wings. frost has kissed the wooden rail. Morning hush on the open trail. A sparrow shakes the silence loose. Sunlight spills in silver hues. Frost on the fence and peace in the air. Soft as a prayer in the cold morning glare. Stillness lingers, gentle and white, like winter's breath on the countryside. The kettle hums from the cabin near, warmth held close as the chill draws near. Fields asleep in a quiet trance, dreaming slow in a frozen dance. Old boots rest by the chimney glow. Stories steep like tea in snow. Time moves slow where silence lives, in moments only winter gives. Frost on the fence and peace in the air. Soft as a prayer in the cold morning glare. Stillness lingers, gentle and white, like winter's breath on the countryside. And as the dawn begins to rise, a softer world behind pale skies. With every flake, the heart relents in the hush of frost on the wooden fence. The sky holds breath in muted gray. The hush has fallen on the day. The fields stand still, the winds are shy, as if they're waiting for the sky. When the first snow waits to fall, the world feels softer, hushed and small. A tender pause, a silent gate. Hearts grow quiet as they wait. Chimney smoke curls slow and thin. Footsteps vanish deep within. A single crow calls out alone across a world of frost and stone. There's magic in the in-between, before the white has touched the green. A promise hangs on every breeze, held like bread among the trees. When the first snow waits to fall, the world feels Steam curls from a weathered cup as evening fog begins to lift up. My fingers numb, the fire's slow, yet peace is something I still know. Cold hands wrapped around warm tea in a wooden room that comforts me. Guitar hums like whispered rain, chasing off the cold again. The table holds a silent grace, a knit scarf draped in perfect place. A clock ticks soft, the day is done, and winter's hush has just begun. Sometimes warmth is not a flame, but small still things that stay the same. A song, a sip, a memory, and hands that hold their own quiet plea. Cold hands wrapped around warm tea in a wooden room that comforts me. Guitar hums like whispered rain, chasing off the cold again. Cold hands wrapped around warm tea in a wooden room that comforts me. Guitar hums like whispered rain, chasing off the cold again. So let the snow fall if it must. I'll keep my heart in tea and trust, where strings and steam together play through quiet nights and wintry gray. Trees stand still, the sky is pale. A hush drapes down each frozen trail. By candlelight I start to write to someone lost in softer light. Letters from a quiet winter, words that snow and silence splinter. Each line drifts like falling snow to places only stillness knows. A crackling fire, a chair that leans, old photographs and faded scenes. My pen moves slow, the ink runs thin, but every word holds warmth within. I write of stars on frosted panes, of longing wrapped in window rays. The quiet speaks in lines I send, like whispered thoughts I never penned. Letters from a quiet winter, words that snow and silence splinter. Each line drifts like falling snow to places only stillness knows. And when the night has closed the day, these letters glow in their own way, a voice within the winter air that someone somewhere still might share. The wind runs soft through fences low, where amber leaves no longer grow. One clings still to branches thin, like memories I hold within. The last leaves on the quiet lane whisper songs of soft refrain. Piano sighs and strings remain, echoing the fall's refrain. Boot prints laid through fields gone bare, chill and light mix in the air. A rustle, then a gentle fall, like something lost too faint to call. Guitar hums of what once stayed, piano weeps in warm cascade. Together they recall the past in notes too tender, too deep to last. The last leaves on the quiet lane whisper songs of soft refrain. Piano sighs and strings remain, echoing the fall's refrain. So let them drift and fade away, these echoes of a golden day. With every chord and fading strain, the last leaves dance along the lane. sky is heavy, soft and low, with clouds that drift but do not go. The fields lie still in silver shade, as if the world forgot to fade. Snow clouds over quiet fields, where time slows down and silence yields. Piano floats like breathless air, while strings just hum so faint, so rare. No footsteps mark the waiting ground, just distant crows and subtle sound. The cold has wrapped the earth in grace, a lullaby in frozen space. Guitar and keys in hushed combine to echo peace in every line. A world before the snowfall wakes, held gently in the still it makes. Snow clouds over quiet fields, where time slows down and silence yields. Piano floats like breathless air, while strings just hum so faint, so rare. And in this hush, the heart can hear a softer world, so calm, so near. Snow clouds drift and dreams begin, where winter sings the peace within. The grass is laced with silver light. A hush still clings to morning's white. Each step I take leaves trails so slow, in frozen dew that starts to glow. Soft footsteps in the frosted grass, moments too tender, too brief to pass. Guitar and keys in silence tread, where winter softly lays her bed. The sky is pale, the wind is shy, and breath comes slow beneath the sky. No words are said, yet all is clear. The peace that only still can hear. The strings recall a distant day, the keys unfold the fading gray. Together they trace every sound that lives in snow upon the ground. Soft footsteps in the frosted grass, moments too tender, too brief to pass. Guitar and keys and silence tread where winter softly lays her bed. So let me walk and let it stay, this quiet gift at break of day, where every step and breath align in frozen grass and sacred time. Snow begins without a sound, covering fence lines, barn and ground. The hills curl up beneath the white, like children tucked in bed at night. A blanket over the sleeping land, laid down slow by nature's hand. Piano whispers soft and low, where only winter's hush can go. No roads to take, no need to roam, just candlelight and thoughts of home. The world retreats beneath this quilt, woven with time and memory spilled. Guitar hums like distant fire, flickers warm then climbs no higher, each note a thread that gently weaves across the hush of snow eaves. A blanket over the sleeping land, laid down slow by nature's hand. Piano whispers soft and low, where only winter's hush can go. And as the night draws close and near, I breathe in calm, release the year. The hills at peace, the sky so wide, all wrapped in white and safe inside. The orchard stands in quiet rows, where once the wind through apples rose. Now branches bare and frozen still sing lullabies the cold can feel. A melody in branches bare, piano weeps into the air, each note a fruit the trees once knew, now echoing the frost and blue. footsteps trace the fallen leaves, just winter's breath beneath eaves. Yet in the hush a song begins, composed of wind and whispered things. A single key, then soft refrain like memory beneath the rain. The orchard listens limb by limb to music only cold can hymn. A melody in branches bare, piano weeps into the age. Note of fruit the trees once knew, now echoing the frost and blue. So let it play, this quiet sound where nothing moves upon the ground. The orchard sleeps, the keys remain. A winter song, both sweet and plain. A wisp of smoke curls through the gray. Above the trees it drifts away. The fields lie bare, the world is still, yet warmth remains behind the hill. Where the chimney smoke rises slow, there's a fire and a golden glow. Piano falls like falling light, soft and low through winter night. A window flickers into view. Behind the glass a pot of stew, a knitted shawl, a quiet hum, the kind of peace we all come from. Guitar sighs like embers bred in rooms that hold love's quiet depth. Smoke ascends and so does time, and every note a faded rhyme. Where the chimney smoke rises slow, there's a fire and a golden glow. Piano falls like falling light, soft and low through winter night. Where the chimney smoke rises slow, there's a fire and a golden glow. Piano falls like falling light, soft and low through winter night. So follow smoke through twilight blue, It always leads to something true, a place where hearts in silence meet with chimney smoke and firelight sweet. The fields grow dim, the sky turns slate, and quiet falls behind the gate. A lantern glows with amber grace, soft warmth against the evening's face. Lantern light in early night, a flicker slow, a golden sight through window glass and sleeping trees. It shines with hush upon the breeze. The road is still, the air is blue, and stars begin to blink in view. Each step feels like a drifting dream, wrapped in dusk's familiar gleam. The world retreats, the light remains, a quiet hope through frosted panes. Piano plays where shadows fall and warms the soul beneath it all. Lantern light in early night, a flicker slow, a golden sight through window glass and sleeping trees. It shines with hush upon the breeze. So let this glow be all I need, a gentle flame the dark can feed. In lantern light I find my way, where night begins but fear won't stay. The porch boards creak beneath my feet, while frost draws lace so fine, so sweet. A breath hangs still in frozen air, a silence settles everywhere. Stillness on the frosty wood, wrapped in quiet, understood. Piano drifts through morning's blue, a peaceful hush the world once knew. chair sways without sound. Leaves lie sleeping on frozen ground. The sky turns pale with waking light and holds the cold with soft delight. No voices here, no hurried tone, just the warmth of being alone. Each note a thread of gentle grace that winter winds will not erase. Stillness on the frosty wood, wrapped in quiet, understood. Piano drifts through morning's blue, a peaceful hush the world once knew. So let me sit and slowly breathe where winter sings and will not leave. The porch, the frost, the sky so wide, all holding peace I keep inside. The window glows in amber light, while dusk gleams gently into night. A kettle hums its quiet tune beneath the rise of a silver moon. A kettle sings, the silence ways in tender time, warm winter days. Piano notes drift soft and slow, like warmth within the falling snow. The room is still, the fire low, soft shadows dance with evening's glow. Steam curls up like whispered lines of poems steeped in colder times. Each note a breath, each pause a sigh, as memories stir and moments slide. The dust becomes a gentle friend, where quiet things begin to mend. A kettle sings, the silence sways in tender time, worn winter days. Piano notes drip soft and slow, like warmth within a falling snow. So let the twilight softly pour, while kettle hums forevermore. And in this hush, my heart will stay, with songs the dusk won't take away. lone path curves through amber fields, with frost that every shadow shields. Ooh, scarves wrap the breath we make as footsteps echo in our wake. Winded lanes and quiet skies, soft piano where silence lies. Wrapped in wool we walk unseen through fading light and evergreen. The village hums a muted song, with chimney trails so thin, so long. The café glows in window light, sheltering hearts from early night. Piano keys like falling snow, each note a step in winter's glow. In every pause a memory stays of simpler times and colder days. Winded lanes and quiet skies, soft piano where silence lies. Wrapped in wool we walk unseen through fading light and evergreen. So let the dusk keep drawing near, with every note the cold grows clear. And in this hush we'll always stay, with wool scarves on a winter day. Bare branches draw against the sky, like ink on winter's lullaby. The breeze speaks low in ancient tones, through empty limbs and mossy stones. Whispers rise beneath the trees, carried on a quiet breeze. Still and slow the world extends, wrapped in hush that never ends. A robin hops through brittle leaves, soft echoes drift through hollow eaves. The forest breathes in muted light, a canvas washed in early white. Memory walks where voices fade, in twilight's hush the past is laid. Footsteps melt in silver air, leaving warmth that lingers there. keeps its ancient vows and listen close as winter sings. Soft whispers woven on frozen wings. The frost has kissed the wooden rail. Morning hush on the open trail. A sparrow shakes the silence loose. Sunlight spills in silver hues. Frost on the fence and peace in the air. Soft as a prayer in the cold morning glare. Stillness lingers, gentle and white like winter's breath on the countryside. The kettle hums from the cabin near, warmth held close as the chill draws near. Fields asleep in a quiet trance, dreaming slow in a frozen dance. Old boots rest by the chimney glow. Stories steep like tea in snow. Time moves slow where silence lives, in moments only winter gives. Frost on the fence and peace in the air. Soft as a prayer in the cold morning glare. Stillness lingers, gentle and white like winter's breath on the countryside. And as the dawn begins to rise, a softer world behind pale skies. With every flake, the heart relents in the hush of frost on the wooden fence. The sky holds breath in muted gray. A hush has fallen on the day. The fields stand still, the winds are shy, as if they're waiting for the sky. When the first snow waits to fall, the world feels softer, hushed and small. A tender pause, a silent gate. Hearts grow quiet as they wait. Chimney smoke curls slow and thin. Footsteps vanish deep within. A single crow calls out alone. across a world of frost and stone. There's magic in the in-between, before the white has touched the green. A promise hangs on every breeze, held like bread among the trees. When the first snow waits to fall, the world feels softer, hushed and small. A tender pause, a silent gate. Hearts grow quiet as they wait. And when it comes so pure, so light, the world will bloom in silent white. But for now, the moment stays in the hush where snow delays. Steam curls from a weathered cup as evening fog begins to lift up. My fingers numb, the fire's slow, yet peace is something I still know. Cold hands wrapped around warm tea in a wooden room that comforts me. Guitar hums like whispered rain, chasing off the cold again. The table holds a silent grace, a knit scarf draped in perfect place. A clock ticks soft, the day is done, and winter's hush has just begun. Sometimes warmth is not a flame, but small still things that stay the same. A song, a sip, a memory, and hands that hold their own quiet plea. Cold hands wrapped around warm tea in a wooden room that comforts me. Guitar hums like whispered rain, chasing off the cold again. Cold hands wrapped around warm tea in a wooden room that comforts me. Guitar hums like whispered rain, chasing off the cold again. So let the snow fall if it must. I'll keep my heart in tea and trust, where strings and steam together play through quiet nights and wintry gray. still, the sky is pale. A hush drapes down each frozen trail. By candlelight I start to write to someone lost in softer light. Letters from a quiet winter, words that snow and silence splinter. Each line drifts like falling snow to places only stillness knows. A crackling fire, a chair that leans, old photographs and faded scenes. My pen moves slow, the ink runs thin, but every word holds warmth within. I write of stars on frosted panes, of longing wrapped in window rays. The quiet speaks in lines I send, like whispered thoughts I never penned. Letters from a quiet winter, words that snow and silence splinter. Each line drifts like falling snow to places only stillness knows. And when the night has closed the day, these letters glow in their own way. A voice within the winter air that someone, somewhere still might share. The wind runs soft through fences low, where amber leaves no longer grow. One clings still to branches thin, like memories I hold within. The last leaves on the quiet lane whisper songs of soft refrain. Piano sighs and strings remain, echoing the fall's refrain. Boot prints laid through fields gone bare, chill and light mix in the air. A rustle then a gentle fall, like something lost too faint to call. Guitar hums of what once stayed. Piano weeps in warm cascade. Together they recall the past in notes too tender, too deep to last. The last leaves on the quiet lane whisper songs of softer and fade away. These echoes of a golden day, with every chord and fading strain, the last leaves dance along the lane. The sky is heavy, soft and low, with clouds that drift but do not go. The fields lie still in silver shade, as if the world forgot to fade. Snow clouds over quiet fields, where time slows down and silence yields. Piano floats like breathless air, while strings just hum so faint, so rare. No footsteps mark the waiting ground, just distant crows and subtle sound. The cold has wrapped the earth in grace, a lullaby in frozen space. Guitar and keys in hushed combine to echo peace in every line. A world before the snowfall wakes, held gently in the still it makes. Snow clouds over quiet fields, where time slows down and silence yields. Piano floats like breathless air, while strings just hum so faint, so rare. And in this hush, the heart can hear a softer world, so calm, so near. Snow clouds drift and dreams begin, where winter sings the peace within. The grass is laced with silver light. A hush still clings to morning's white. Each step I take leaves trails so slow, in frozen dew that starts to glow. Soft footsteps in the frosted grass, moments too tender, too brief to pass. Guitar and keys in silence silence tread, where winter softly lays her bed. The sky is pale, the wind is shy, and breath comes slow beneath the sky. No words are said, yet all is clear. The peace that only still can hear. The strings recall a distant day, the keys unfold the fading gray. Together they trace every sound that lives in snow upon the ground. Soft footsteps in the frosted grass, moments too tender, too brief to pass. Guitar and keys in silence tread, where winter softly lays her bed. So let me walk and let it stay, this quiet gift at break of day, where every step and breath align in frozen grass and sacred time. Snow begins without a sound, covering fence lines, barn and ground. The hills curl up beneath the white, like children tucked in bed at night. A blanket over the sleeping land, laid down slow by nature's hand. Piano whispers soft and low, where only winter's hush can go. No roads to take, no need to roam, just candlelight and thoughts of home. The world retreats beneath this quilt, woven with time and memory spilled. Guitar hums like distant fire, flickers warm then climbs no higher. Each note a thread that gently weaves across the hush of snow eaves. A blanket over the sleeping land, laid down slow by nature's hand. Piano whispers soft and low, where only winter's hush can go. And as the night draws close and near, I breathe in calm, release the year. The hills at peace, the sky so wide, all wrapped in white and safe inside. stands in quiet rows where once the wind through apples rose, now branches bare and frozen still sing lullabies the cold can feel. A melody in branches bare, piano weeps into the air, each note a fruit the trees once knew, now echoing the frost and blue. No footsteps trace the fallen leaves, just winter's breath beneath eaves. Yet in the hush a song begins, composed of wind and whispered things. A single key, then soft refrain like memory beneath the rain. The orchard listens limb by limb to music only cold can hymn. A melody in branches bare, piano weeps into the age, note of fruit the trees once knew, now echoing the frost and blue. So let it play, this quiet sound where nothing moves upon the ground. The orchard sleeps, the keys remain, a winter song both sweet and plain. A wisp of smoke curls through the gray. Above the trees it drifts away. The fields lie bare, the world is still, yet warmth remains behind the hill, where the chimney smoke rises slow. There's a fire and a golden glow. Piano falls like falling light, soft and low through winter night. A window flickers into view. Behind the glass, a pot of stew, a knitted shawl, a quiet hum, the kind of peace we all come from. Guitar sighs like embers bred in rooms that hold love's quiet depth. Smoke ascends and so does time, and every note a faded rhyme, where the chimney smoke rises slow. There's a fire and a golden glow. falls like falling light, soft and low through winter night. Where the chimney smoke rises slow, there's a fire and a golden glow. Piano falls like falling light, soft and low through winter night. So follow smoke through twilight blue, it always leads to something true, a place where hearts and silence meet with chimney smoke.